old kids like determined the rest of my life.
But I mean, like, think about like how many people are like walking around with that, right?
Well,
like,
I mean, that's the thing, right? This is not a unique experience. I feel like most people had some form of ostracization or bullying when they were at that age. And it's funny too, because like I look back and I'm like, nobody that I was dealing with were like psychopathic kids that love torture. It's just like a natural, weird societal order thing that seems to happen around that time. And you kind of end up on one end of that pecking order. And so, yeah, I hate that it continues to determine the decisions I make as a grown-up woman. But it's interesting. I just did a panel with some other women who also said they were bullied and in this business, in this industry. And I was like, there must be something about like compassionate, vulnerable people. Because that was always a question to me of like, why? Like, why was I so egregious, And
why were you so egregious?
Yeah,
or why
like
were you
why was I target? Like why was this aimed at me?
Right.
Because you do wonder that, because there's a part of me that deeply believes that I am an annoying person who people don't want to be around. Like that's deeply what I learned.
Like I know that you have that a little bit. Yes.
I was, they make lists of like prettiest hair, prettiest eyes. So it's always ugliest girl in school, right? Like, and when someone tells you that at 12, when everyone tells you that at 12, you believe it, right? There's a part of you that will never not believe that. Where was I starting?
So like, but like even like with that, like you're on this list, like you are the ugliest girl in the school.
Yeah.
And then like what, 20 years, like what, you're on True Blood?
Mm-hmm. Well,
and
less,
you're like this like, feels weird as saying it, but like you're like this like international like sex symbol and like beautiful, like again, I don't want to go back to like, how could you, it's not about that, but like, what does that do then? Like, do you like, what does that do when you're
Imposter.
like the object? You feel like
an imposter,
even though it's something as sort, even though it's like literally like your type, like you're on this list with a bunch of like prepubescent, like pimply faced losers. And then you're like literally like in the world zeitgeist, this beautiful woman. But it's, I totally understand how it's so hard to like kind of, like it's so hard to sort of like smash or destroy like these, but like, how does that then compute? Like what does that do?
It's awkward. I think also, like we've done these conventions and things, and a lot of times when people meet me on the street, I get a lot of like, who you look like, not I know who you are. Because I don't feel like I don't identify as like a desirable person, I guess. So I always assume that when people meet me, I'm a bit of a disappointment. That with the hair and the makeup and the lighting and the styling and the setup and everything there and the acting, that's, an illusion of some kind. And so, but yeah, and again, my brain knows that I am taking this experience and I am blowing it way out of proportion, like I know that. But again, there's just something about your heart and your gut that...
I'm sorry, you feel like you're blowing what out of proportion?
That I know that people aren't disappointed to meet me, or that not